Welcome back to Final Fantasy ShadowBringers. Oh, bearing with it, last time there was quite a few bombs dropped there. I think what he is saying is true, or what he believes is to be true at least. But it might not be the entire story. Though for recent events have playfully warranted further discussion, I think it's best that we wait until Alpha and the others are present. Emmett Slack included how convenient that he should choose his moment to keep to the shadows. Well, no matter. For the present, we should return to Fano and make certain the Amorians withdraw. After that, Sliverbro, how did Valkyrie pronounce it again? I can't remember. Sliverbro is what we're just going to go with. The blessed are no doubt enlightened by what has become of the sky. Yes, let's go tell them. Let's go tell them, and they're all going to be very excited. It's going to be fun. Should we just pull back? Like, fuck it. Like, who gives a shit? Pull all the way back. They'll probably go back to the Crystarium, and then I guess... Now, we're only level 75 quest, though. That's the thing. Like, what is this? Episode 40. It's episode fucking 40. If you can believe that, it's episode 40. And we're halfway. Maybe just over halfway. I suspect the last couple of dungeons, or the last couple of levels will be, you just go do some leveling to get that last level, extra 2 levels, you know. Still. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed. How many light wardens are there? There was 5 light wardens, right? And we've killed 3 of them? So we're doing pretty good. I'm pleased to report the light warden is no more. Thanks large part to you. The death of a single city could make such a difference. As our numbers wanted, so too did our hope. That is that the ruins have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, allies for whom we have waited to see many centuries, and with your arrival came chance even, to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. Yet alone would have been reward enough. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we even imagine it would save us and banish the light. Well, it will be back in a couple of hours, keep in mind. Nighttime will be back in a few hours. It's kind of like a cycle. On behalf of this, our forebears, and the late Emperor Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. It is who should be thanking. Our journey through Quinta Ravel proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one that we never would have hoped. Please, you needn't be so humble. We but do our duty, as declared by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live in these woods, the secrets of Ronka might not fall into the wrong hands. Is Renard still here? No, we escorted him back to Silverbro shortly after you set out. If you would like to return to the Night's Blessed, we would not keep you any longer. I suspect you'd have... I'm sure they would be glad for your company. What was that celebration? Yes! I don't need to stay here any longer. Yeah. Thank you, Ahmed. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. Well, we will wait your return then. Do you think any of them are going to want to stay? Do you think maybe Y'shtola is going to want to stay here? Actually, maybe we should just port. You know what I mean? Like, maybe Y'shtola wants to stay here and not go back to the source. And then Menphelia could use other Y'shtola's body. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Hey, Renard!
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Yomoran soldiers, more importantly?
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky. The children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes. The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer. When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right. You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong, but we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
I will do as you say, but please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
Oh, Renard, why? He fancies you, Y'shtola.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark, this I swear.
I like how Menphelia was also doing the prayer that they do, like the hand over the eyes thing. Bearing with it, done. I guess we're back to the Crystorium now. Hey, we got level 76! Do. Oh, hell yeah, we got a new fucking skill. This skill is gonna be fucking interesting. It's gonna throw a whole wrench into the way I fucking play my samurai. Well, so far I've not been playing samurai well, so there's that as well, I guess. Repeats previously extended Iijutsu. So you see this thing here? When you do your sends, so if you do a dot, this can lay a second dot. Not on the same target though. I don't think. I don't think they both go on. That would be crazy. But when you do a free send, then you free send again, for example, or AoE. You go 10. See, it turns into these things. So potency of 250, damage over time, potency of 375, 7 damage over time. Effect cannot be stacked with Hegemania, so you can't put them on the same target. But that one is stronger, but only because you don't have to kaiten it. These ones you kaiten. These three you kaiten, and these three you do not kaiten. Or you cannot kaiten. So there you go, that's pretty interesting. Alright. Y'shtola. Out of the woods. We going back. We get a baguette. A nice tasty baguette. Let's go home. Though it pains me to leave, it is time. I return with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, I might speak with you in private. I'll await you in my chambers. Oh my. Which one is yours again? This one? Yeah, this is the one. What's up, Yestola? Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Ratika Falls, I fear they prove true, and I must share them with you. From the first we met at Fort Gorn, your Aether has appeared tainted, sufficed with an overabundance of light, not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it would have negated Heinlein's blessings rather than it was absorbed into your being. Orianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, with every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things, I shall join you. Alright, Y'shtola. This would also explain why the Ascian is so eager to help us along our course as well. He's like, well, if they just keep going, he's going to absorb so much light ether and he's just going to become like essentially this like light nuclear bomb, you know? I'm going to be filled with so much ether that my body just might not be able to take it. This is my theory anyway. I'm not a fucking atheologist or anything. We took one last patrol around the perimeter. All things considered, Slethborough remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all of those who were poisoned made a full recovery, and the night sky returned their prayers. At last, it's been answered. So to keep you waiting, shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I will not deny there is part of me that wishes I could stay. Unfortunately, would want to stay. For those 2 years I lived with the Blessed, learnt their culture, even go so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. I but pray I did not honour to it. Now it's time for doubt and hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Okay. So can we just walk to the Crystarium? Or are we actually running? Okay, like that. So this place here, right? Fort Gorin. It's all in birds. It's all in fire already. And in the trailer, we saw... okay, yeah, we actually do just have to go to the Crystarium. In the trailer, we saw Y'shtola on top of a burning tower with Orianger. Now, does that mean that that scene had already happened? And she was like, "I'll hold the line until we get here." Did she mean that in the past that's already happened, and they were talking about coming to this world, or not? Because it just all seems a little like, basically what I'm trying to say is that even though that trailer is really fucking good and one of my favorites, I feel like it was full of a bunch of poopy bollocks. That's kind of what I feel like. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alfredo and Alizé have yet to arrive. But where is the Ekok? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again! Hey Alfredo. Hey Crystal Boy. I don't know, it's been too long. I assure your presence here means that you brought word of the warden hiding in Rectica? It's dead, actually. Found it and slain, you say? Should have known. Elmore but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Novrad to defend them. I am glad to see your efforts wasted. Well, sorry, try it again. I'm glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Elmore, what came of your meeting with Valkyrie? Yes, about that. It proved to be, Joe, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you're all tired as well. Having travelled so far, why don't we all take a much needed rest before discussing our findings? I thought to purpose are the very same. Choice is the very same. After your crash with the warden, you deserve a chance of respite. It's settled then. We'll reconvene after everyone's had some time to settle in. Off I go to the inn then, I guess. As we always do. Go to the inn, have a little bit of a nap, you know, have a little bit of a chat with Albert. Maybe see what's going on with Astidian. Gaius, maybe? We didn't see what was going on with him last time, which I was a little bit bummed out about. So hopefully we'll see good. Use that, thank you. Oh, this place is still so full of people. Welcome back, sir. Your room has already been made ready. Yeah, sure, thanks. Very good. Sleep sound, pleasant dreams. What do we want? Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't really want any of this. I guess we'll take direct hit. Oh, crit. So I'm checking myself. Is that what you was talking about? Feel fine. Oh, hey. I'm shocked that you're here.
There's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
Yeah, same. I must stay the course for the others. What if it changes? What if it overwhelms me?
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you. Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do? Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Heidelin being no different from any other primal.
Well, I mean, she clearly is
So,
different.
what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will?
No. I don't think we're... It's a difficult question, Albert. I don't think her blessing is, like, enthrallment. So to speak. I don't think that's how she thinks. And she quite clearly is different.
Lies the Ascians stock in trade.
Sure.
Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective.
I think she obviously is a primal. I kind of feel like a lot of people already suspected that, if not knew that it kind of was going to be a primal.
Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
Meanwhile, in Galamod, yeah, here we go. See what's going on. Oh, is this actually our first, like, shot of actual Galamod? Whoa. Very metally, isn't it?
What did the scouts have to report?
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough, though I have received some troubling intelligence. One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there is work to be done.
Interesting.
These bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father may. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Hell yeah. This is what I want, man. I want to be here. I want to be doing this fight. Ugh. The first is interesting enough, but I want to tell you, I just don't care. I just don't care about the first. I care about the source. I mean, the first is fine. It's for lovely people. It's got a nice city. The story it's telling is definitely great. I would just rather be helping in the front lines of Alamigo, you know? Why am I like so annoyed? It's daytime! I hate it. I hate daytime. Grr. Journey to the past. Seems interesting. Damn, it's bright today. Hello. Oh, when it rains next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like and a comment down below. And I'll see you all then. Bye bye.